And I also am going to ask that you put your phone down because it's not okay to be on your phone during this
I wasn't. I was just telling my mom what was happening.
That can wait until after this conversation so that we can understand a little bit better.
It doesn't make sense. So I feel disrespected because you guys should have told me. Well, if you had one problem from the beginning, I haven't been told one thing.
All of these, we've had the conversation.
We have never
sit downs with Megan.
We never had a conversation about a no call, no show. We never did. I would like you to bring up.
I had that conversation with you. I have the text messages in my phone.
We talked about a no call, no show, and then we talked about the night before my training shift. She said we wasn't going to be able to work that day. So you're saying that if I'm in the hospital, I have an emergency, and I can't come in.
Neither of those are based off of any of them.
No, another one was because my aunt died. Other one because my aunt died and they couldn't come in.
That's not even on there.
It looks like it is because that's the one with the 1 to 9:31, and I literally am never. I get my stuff done. I work hard, and this I've always been directly told on anything immediately, and it's just I 100% an improper call out. I texted you at 4 a.m. because Yes, I called you at 4 in the morning because I was feeling so sick. I didn't call you, I texted you, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to call. And I went to the hospital the next day. So yeah, sorry about the improper call out. I've been in and out of the hospital. So sorry about that one. And then the no call, no show, that's the next one for being in the hospital. On the 13th and the 16th, I got that emergency colonoscopy because it runs in my family. So that's not fair. And I first off, no one ever tells me text is improper communication because with everything, you always text me, everyone always texts back. I have not heard about improper communication over text until the meeting. Until the meeting.
I said that to you.
Until this meeting that just happened.
I also told you that in our one-on-one conversation.
Yes, you told me to not do that long text at 10:59, and I haven't done that since. I am not.
But I still have to document that.
So, but that's not a written thing. If I express my feelings at 11 p.m. and I was not told I can't call, and that can't be a write-up.
Michelle, do you mind? Will you
no
just
one
log
told
into
me
the
that.
partner house? I just want to. The intention of our conversation today, Laila, is to set clear expectations so that going forward, you can meet them. And if there has been a lack of clarity and communication, that's not okay, right? But that is part of this conversation, that how do you walk away knowing what the time and attendance expectations are for you and your job, what the expectations are in regards to how we communicate at Starbucks, because frankly, the way that you're communicating with us right now
because you're disrespect. I've been here for 3 years, and no one communicated any of this with.
I have shared with you.
Okay, no, so we have you never came to me and said I'm gonna get this on a documentation. You never said that. You said okay, you should not have did this. I was like, I'm so sorry, I was upset and I'm not gonna do that again. And then you throw this whole thing and putting all this stuff when you never said, oh, that's gonna go in a corrective action form. You should tell me these things or someone should communicate
I
these.
hear that. That's not typically how we approach the job, to say I am going to give you a corrective action.
No, but I'm saying that
because it
if there's
evokes
all
this emotion, right?
if it's all of these things, no one has talked to me about anything majorly about the no. You never told me that when I was in the hospital and then I couldn't come in. You never said, oh, that's gonna be a call out and you're gonna get in trouble.
The problem is not that you were in the hospital, Laila. We want you to be healthy.
Yeah, but it was last minute and I can't find coverage. I'm so sorry, I can't find coverage though, and I'm sick.
And we're happy to help you with finding
But
coverage.
You're putting it on here when I was in the hospital. You guys have to put it.
The issue is not with the fact that you were sick and in the hospital. The issue was with the fact that you didn't follow the appropriate process when you are aware that you're not going to show up for your
I wasn't. It was 4 in the morning. I felt sick at 4 in the morning, and I wasn't on my phone for the rest of the day. I felt so sick and pain. My mom was taking care of me. How am I supposed to call the store when I'm sick? How do I do that? I don't understand how I call the store when I'm sick. You guys are expecting me to put my health after.
No, absolutely not.
No, then this should not be on here.
Okay, and we can take a look at that. We can. If that's even not on there still, Laila, there's still a lot of content on there that we need to talk about.
You never told me that you said about this a warning and said you can't do this. Why is that going to be listed on here? You guys are out to get getting. It's
No,
what it feels
no.
like. Well,
I don't
that's
want
what
you to feel like
Well,
that.
that's what it feels like because you
I would like,
want.
can I take this for a second? I would like for us to
It
go
doesn't-
through it because regardless of whether
No,
or
I
not,
can't. I
Okay.
can't because I work too hard to
You're
deserve
welcome to
this.
get up and walk away at any point.
I don't do anything to deserve. There's way too many people that call.
Do you need a minute?
No.
Do you need a beverage?
I don't deserve this. I will get a lawyer to fight. Like, it's not fair. I don't deserve any of this. I work too hard. I work too hard. I need to throw this out. You guys should have communicated something. It's not fair. You guys are like after to get me because I'm the only one that speaks up to them. Nelson, it's not fair.
Yeah,
It's not. It's not.
how much I appreciate that you've spoken. I really do.
I don't deserve this. I don't. I don't deserve this.
Can you please keep your mask on?
I don't deserve this. When you never, no one says that's a write-up thing. You told me that's an inappropriate thing you're texting, and then you tell me that. No one told me that that's a thing you get written up for. Like, that's not fair.
And that's what I want to try to show you, is that it is in the partner guide that you were issued upon hire at Starbucks. The time and attendance policy is in there, as well as how we communicate at Starbucks is also in there.
Yes.
And you can see it on that document, the page number, where you
Yes.
can find both of those things, right?
And you
So-
told me this, and then I never did it again.
Right, but it was still something that happened, and so we still have to hold you accountable to
But
that.
that's-
Because I would hold any other partner accountable to that too.
Okay, but that wouldn't be something you write someone up for.
It
It's
would
that
be.
because you left credit
These
cards
are
all
not-
over the floor, and you would get written up for that.
I'm looking into that, and I've already shared that.
So I just don't
with my
understand.
leaders, Leela,
And I have a picture too, so it's just like I don't understand how I do something so little, but then something like money. That's such a like I know that
Layla,
you
I
can
know
just-
that you brought this concern to me on
and
Friday.
it's just I work so hard and I don't deserve
I
this.
want you to take a second and just listen that I am addressing it. I have already reached out to my partner resources leader and my leader, Stacia, and our partner and asset protection leader to figure out what next steps are, because I have never encountered that in the past, so I don't know what is consistent.
Well, I'll
across
send you
US
the picture.
business. So again, I am not going to make these decisions in a silo.
The
right?
one time I was late, I'm never late. So you're gonna, it's like I'm never.
These are all documentations of things that have happened. It's
But-
not an individual write-up for each thing. It's just
just
one
one
piece
piece of
so
paper.
we
Okay,
can
but-
talk about it.
But then no, this is a write-up. I don't deserve a write-up. I don't deserve anything on
So,
my
so
record.
this is a written warning. There's no record. All that happens with
Yes,
this piece
it's
of
a
paper,
right.
Layla,
It goes on the thing.
Can I tell you what happens?
I'm never gonna get in trouble.
So all that happens with this piece of paper is it goes in a file box. And as long as there's no continued concerns around time and attendance, how we communicate at Starbucks, and problem solving in your shift supervisor role, then nothing changes. Nothing.
I demanded that a shift was covered. No, I did not demand. This sounds so wrong. Around 3 p.m. I called you 3 times. Yeah, I came in to a 2-person floor, and then I come out and I realize Sophia's not there. There's only 2 people on the floor, and I'm trying to help and get food. It's really hard to call and do that while I'm getting food and drive-through orders. And I never demanded. I asked you. I said, "Can you please?" So the words using demanded, you know how bad that makes me feel? I would never demand anything
Cross
from.
that word out. We can
No,
just
but
put ask.
it's just the words you do that. I deserve more respect. I deserve to be, but these are not, this is not right for a 3-year partner that puts in everything to the store. I love this Starbucks.
hear
I
you.
love this. And the type of words, the type of language you're using, when all I do is express my emotions, I just want the best.
I know you
So
do.
I don't appreciate that. I demanded, you know how, that's the way you do, you know, it's not fair. I don't deserve this. This is a lot. I demanded, like, you know, I'm a nice person.
I absolutely know
I
you're a
never would
nice person.
demand anything.
And I know that you care about the
So
partners.
what's this demand?
It was a poor word choice. We can change it.
It's clearly how someone
Would
feels.
you just like to put what word would help you? And asked.
I did not leave one barista on the floor while someone worked in the back of house. I never left one barista on the floor. There's never one barista on the floor. There's always there's always everyone on the floor. So I don't even know what this is. And this one barista at 104. This doesn't even correlate. I don't even understand. But sorry, I couldn't call while I'm doing bar and food, supporting everyone, and I asked nicely if you could please help. I asked nicely, but
Okay, so
clearly
then you can put that you asked.
there's a lot of things that you guys should have changed on how you, and it's just,
And I hear that, and we can go back and make those edits.
I don't deserve this. I 100% don't. I worked too hard for this. I had a manager walk out on me. I was cheated. I was working 57 hours as a minor. I've done everything.
Those things are not okay, Layla. That should
Yes,
never have happened.
and I've been working at the store because I love Starbucks.
I know.
And this, and I get no communication. I get barely any communication, and that's why I talk to you, because it's
Right.
no
And I
communication.
appreciate that you come to me, because that is how we continue to solve problems, and it allows me to help Michelle. That's why I'm here at your store meeting.
The
That's
amount
why
of
I'm here
people,
at shift
the
supervisor meetings.
amount of people that just text at the random times, and now you're just coming to me after that when I know so many other people text her. Why just me when there's so
We
many?
will continue to hold partners accountable to how we communicate.
It doesn't
with
sound
Starbucks.
like that because I haven't heard anyone else but me. And if anyone, everyone says to me, "Thank you so much. I don't know how you do all of that." To me. I close this store all the time. I do my best. I do clean play. I ask for clean play. I do everything. And I get this improper call out. I'm in the hospital. A call out a different time because my aunt died. Asking for coverage because I am no one. This is not right. You're treating me as a partner really disrespectfully. You're treating me really with disrespect. That's how I feel with the word choices, the way you guys are acting, and the way I put in my hard work and I communicate because I want the best for this store. I don't deserve all of this stuff picking at me. You know how this makes me feel as a barista or a supervisor or anything? This makes me feel like, wow, they really don't appreciate anything I do. Anything. Because you guys want to, you know how hard stuff is right now with COVID, with isolations, with my aunt dying from COVID, with me having to get a colonoscopy, and I have health issues, and you give me this. I work so hard. I don't deserve this. I don't.
I don't want you to feel disrespected.
I
apologize.
do. You can't. You have to take that away
I
then.
can't undo it, but I can apologize.
Yes, you can. You're the DM. You could do anything practically.
I can't, because these are behaviors that we have to hold you accountable to.
The amount of no call, no shows that people have. The amount of I never even
And
have.
if those are issues that have not been addressed, I will make sure of that with Michelle. That's why I'm here supporting her, so that.
But none of these. This needs to be crossed out. This needs to be crossed. My aunt
Can I
died.
see this, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just not
So,
fair.
The first bullet point, right? Layla has failed to fully meet performance expectations of the shift supervisor position, specifically time and attendance policy on page 27. So I want to review that with you so that we can make sure that when we walk away today,
I'm always here on
that
time.
there's no questions about the time and attendance policy. Okay?
I'm never late, so I'm never ever late. Maybe once or twice. I'm never late. So it wouldn't make any sense.
So here you go for our attendance and punctuality policy. A partner's reliability in reporting to work when scheduled and on time is essential to the store's efficient operations and in providing customers with the Starbucks experience. If a partner cannot report to work as scheduled or will be late, the partner must call and speak directly with the store manager or assistant store manager with as much advance notice as possible prior to the beginning of the shift. If a manager is not in the store, the partner should notify the partner leading the shift. Leaving a message or note without first making reasonable attempts to directly contact a manager or the partner leading the shift is not acceptable. Sending an email or a text message is not an acceptable form of providing notice.
I'm so sorry I was in the hospital and I couldn't
Yeah.
provide proper notice. So
I
honestly,
understand that for that one.
no, I was in the hospital. I had to call out on a Thursday and a Saturday because I had the emergency colonoscopy.
Right.
And the
That
next
was
time,
just in January, because I remember that one.
that
'Cause I
happened.
reached out to you.
That happened on Thursday and a Saturday, and then another time before that, I didn't reach out because I found out my aunt died, and I wasn't even on my phone. Who could be on their phone when their aunt dies?
Yeah. So the 15th, January 15th is the one where you had your emergency colonoscopy.
I had two days. The Saturday was the colonoscopy, and the Thursday I called. I was feeling really sick again. And in October, I was in the hospital for a whole week and a half.
When you log into partner hours.
And then beforehand, I wasn't at work because my aunt died.
Right.
I on-dived and I wasn't able to.
Layla, that's not even on there. And I remember you telling me
No,
that
it-
aunt was going into the hospital, but that's not any of those.
It is. It says a call out. Yes, it does.
So here's the couple of ones that I just want to call out and how it's.
I want to see the text about the Delaney shift. I want to see the proof for all of them right now.
Can we just take a second, Layla?
I
Because
feel
I-
really disrespected.
I know, but I have to be really honest with you. I also feel extremely disrespected with the way that you're yelling. at
I'm not
me,
yelling.
And you are raising your
I'm
voice
not-
consistently.
I'm not.
You're not allowing us to talk and try to help you through this.
Because there's
And
no
so
way I deserve any of that.
This is happening. This is
I
gonna
think I
happen.
want to put in my 2 weeks.
Okay, you can do that. If that's your decision, I can give you a piece of paper
I'm
and
tired
you
of
can
being
write
treated
that
this
down.
way.
Is that the decision you want to make?
I just want to call my mom right now.
Will you grab a piece of paper?
Can I please call my mom?
Sure.